Hello, everyone. So, welcome to Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition on the Nintendo Switch. So this is this is going to be a semi-blind playthrough of the Nintendo Switch. So I have seen the Switch before. I've played until Chapter 3, but I've never played past them. So I'll know the first couple of chapters. I won't know after then. I notice we have a couple of viewers, and I'm curious if you can hear the sound on the Nintendo Switch, because I think it's on. So just let me know if there's any audio quality, any audio difficulties, and I'll go ahead and start. So we're going to make a new character. We're going to start all the way from the beginning of the tutorial. Create new character. Going to be male. Race. Races don't matter too much, but I like elves because they give extra dexterity and they add some bonus proficiencies, but most importantly, they don't have to go into detect mode when they search. So usually to search for traps and things, you have to go into detect mode, which halves your movement speed, but elves just sort of do it naturally, which is really nice. So I like to pick elf, so I don't have to go as slowly. All sorts of wonderful portraits to pick. I think we're going to go with this tree. Trees are cool. So we'll go with the tree. In class, we're going to start as a rogue so we can take care of traps and stuff. And we'll see from there. Alignment. I'm actually going to play through this as a lawful good character. A lot of people play rogues as evil or chaotic. And I like to have lawful good as my favorite alignment in these games. And it's kind of cool to be a rogue but also be lawful good. So we'll see how that plays out. Abilities. Let's see. Well, I want at least 10 strength and 10 dexterity and 10 intelligence. Now let's see. Can we get this up to 18? We could get up to 20. We'll do 18 first. I like skills, and intelligence give you skills as well. So we could have 16 intelligence, 18 dex. Ooh, we could even go up to 19 dex. Well, we want to be able to carry a few things. So we'll also go with 14 strength. So our carry weight goes up as well. That's what I think I'm going to do for this run. For a min-max perspective, it might make sense to put more into to get up to 20 dex and to not worry about strength. It could even be negative potentially, I believe, but I'm not going to do that. This is how I want to make the character. Packages. I always go to configure because I like to make my own. So here are the skills. So there's all sorts of skills that do all sorts of things. And I have 44 skill points because I'm a rogue with decent intelligence, which is great. So we are going to have a praise. That means that shops have better prices for me, and I can sell better. Out of curiosity, can people hear the Nintendo Switch? Let me know if you can't hear the Nintendo Switch. We are going to also go with disable trap because we want to be able to remove traps. We're going to go with hide so we can stealth. Lore, that helps us identify magic items. Move silently so we can stealth. Open lock so we can, believe it or not, open locks. And search so we can see traps. Set traps so we can set our own traps if we take them off of the field. Spot. We'll come back to spot if we have enough. Tumble makes it so you can get out of melee attacks without taking an attack of opportunity, so it's pretty nice. So I definitely enjoy tumble. It also increases your armor class, so it makes it less likely that you'll get hit overall. So it's a good one to take. I love that rogues have use magic device because it lets you use things that you shouldn't use. So if you get stuck, you can use a wand or a scroll or something, which is pretty cool. And finally, I'm going to go with spot so that we can see hidden creatures, potentially at least. Okay. And now we get 1 feat. So there's a lot of different feats that we can get. The one that I really want is Weapon Finesse, which would let me attack with Dexterity instead of with Strength. So my Strength modifier is +2, my Dexterity modifier is +4, so I'd hit more often. But sadly, that requires a base attack bonus of +1, which rogues don't start with. So instead, we are going to go with Dodge. It's an okay feat. It's a prerequisite for Shadow Dancer, which is something I think I'm going to do with this character. Customize. Now we get to do the looks. See a head. All sorts of different heads you can do. Are those horns? Elves get horns? That's interesting. Well, that looks pretty roguelike if you ask me. You can do some tattoos and stuff. I'm not really into it. Skinny body. Clothing. You change your clothing right away, so it doesn't really matter. Skin color. I think I might be gray. What's this color over here? Ooh, that's kind of cool. Might as well, right? Not realistic for an elf, but elves can, you know, for all we know, he grew up and had some sort of magical explosion around him. Changed his skin to whatever color that is. Pretty cool. Hair color, I don't think his hair will even show. And tattoos, we don't have any.
Get on them! Attack, I say!
Alright. We are going to change the name, so bear with me as I do this wonderful switch keyboard. Boom, boom, boom. We're just going to be bisexual octopus, even though we're not playing as an octopus, sadly. All right. So we're bisexual octopus. We get to pick
The battle is to
by my don't just to the fight, my friends.
So
attack!
Buckler. Kind of fits my play style. And here we go. And I see there's 3 people right now. Thank you for viewing my stream. I'm not sure if the audio is going through for the Switch, so let me know if it doesn't for some reason, and I'll mess with my settings. So just let me know if there's any audio issues. Here we go.
The Frozen North, the name given to the stark and unforgiving frontier that lies beyond the high moor of Faerun.
Thank you. Is that better?
A bleak wilderness where barbarian clans and tribes of giants roam the land. And
Awesome.
fierce
You know, I
dragons
turned it
rule
up
the
because,
skies.
well, first let's get through the cutscene and then I'll talk.
Amidst the frozen savagery stands a bastion of civilization, the city of Neverwinter, Jewel of the North. Behind the city's high walls, those both hardy and brave carve out an existence from this bleak land under the guidance and protection of the legendary hero, Lord Nasher Alagonda. Yet there are some things that all the courage in the world cannot stand against. A virulent plague swept the city, a terrible affliction that began in the beggar's nest. Soon, all of Neverwinter would feel the touch of the Wailing Death. The disease could not be cured. Panic ensued. The streets erupted into violence. The Jewel of the North was brought to its knees. To save Neverwinter, Lady Aribeth de Tilmarand, Paladin of Tyr, and Lord Nasher's right hand put forth the call for a champion. A rush of would-be heroes answered her call, some drawn by promises of grandeur and glory, others by the lure of gold. Those with the greatest potential were initiated into the academy to train and study under the greatest minds of Neverwinter, all in the hopes a champion might emerge to save the city from the Wailing Death, and whatever sinister force might be behind it.
What? A plague? No, plagues don't exist. Alright, so we got this club, which is just pretty useless, and that's okay. We can skip the tutorial, but the tutorial isn't that bad. I might skip it later on, but in the meantime, we're going to move on. I don't want to talk. We'll talk to people, sure. This is Pavel.
We're going to sleep all day. I guess the instructors work you pretty hard here at the academy.
Yeah, they work us hard.
My name's Pavel. I'm one of the new recruits. I just arrived
My name's
here at the
Pavel. I'm one of
academy
the
this
new
morning.
recruits. The Lord of Shadows. That is not what we named my character. We are not playing the correct character. So this is an older game, and it's full of glitches. So that's kind of fun. We're going to exit to menu. And not remake the whole character, don't worry. But if we do select pre-made character, bisexual octopus should be there. Yes.
The Frozen North. The name
I believe we
given to
just watched this, so I shall skip it. Now we get our club again. We are the correct character. This is the correct person. We will again skip the tutorial and talk to Pavel again.
Finally.
Pavel says they work as hard. We keep going.
I'm one of the new recruits.
Yes, that's me. You do not have me confused with somebody else. Lady Aribeth herself ordered the Academy to send me an invitation. That's right. Yeah, I'm pretty famous. Never heard of anybody being invited to train at the Academy before. Usually people are begging to get in. It is both an honor and a privilege for me to serve Neverwinter. Good old lawful good. You're pretty modest for someone who's got such high expectations on him. It wasn't quite so easy for me to get into the Academy. My brother Bim and I were working on one of the nearby farms outside the city when we heard Lady Aribeth put out a call for heroes to come to the aid of Neverwinter. We knew the city was suffering, but we didn't realize how bad things were until we got here. We arrived just before they sealed the gates and quarantined the city. Thank the gods I got accepted into the Academy. I wouldn't want to be out there on the streets with the plague, not with the city guards barely able to keep order anymore. mean the city guards can't keep order? The Wailing Death is a plague worse than any recorded in the entire history of Neverwinter. The whole city has been quarantined. Nobody allowed in or out. Wow, this is hitting pretty close to home, huh? The Neverwinter militia do their best to enforce the quarantine, but people don't like being trapped inside the walls of a plague-infested city. Every day, more bodies pile up in the streets, and the citizens move one step closer to panic and open rebellion. Can't say I blame them. It's been only a few months, and already the dead number in the thousands. Oh my goodness. I wonder how big the city is. Let's see. Shouldn't someone be looking for a cure? Most people have given up on any hope of finding a cure for the Wailing Death. Potions and medical herbs do nothing, and even prayers from the city's most powerful clergy have been ineffective. I guess that's why Lady Airbeth ordered the new academy to open its doors to new recruits. The city needs a hero, someone who can save us from the Wailing Death. I wonder if I will be this hero. I guess we'll find out. The word on the street is that Airbeth is actually working on a cure right here in the academy. That's just a rumor. Okay, I'm gonna get going. Yeah, good luck on your training. Good luck, bisexual. Well, thank you. Who knows? Maybe next time we meet, these rumors of a cure will turn out to be true. Don't forget to say hi to my twin, Bim. Hi, Bim.
Hey there.
Alright, so he gives me some controls information and not really anything for the plot. I know how the controls work. They're a little interesting, but I'm going to say no thank you. So we're going to go through here. This person does a shop. Hello there, bisexual. I guess having that first name is certainly interesting. Come to get yourself some supplies. City guards having trouble with control. Wailing Death is running unchecked through the districts. Horrible, I say. I already know what I need to know about stores, though, so I know how they work. I'll guide you all through it. Let's see your wares. Alright, so... see, this is dexterity bonus +4, which is what my dex is, so we can equip that. I'm going to sell the rogue's tunic for a whole gold. Leather armor. We get extra bonus from mobility if we put that in. But the studded armor already has that 1 AC for everyone, not just our target. So we won't do that. We'll stack our potions up because they don't come stacked. And I'm going to sell the thieves tools just so we get a little bit more gold. Club so we get 1 more gold. Yikes. Alright, now let's see if we can buy. Let's see what weapon we can buy. So this is a rapier. They're pretty good. It doesn't say it in the game, but usually things have a 19 to 20 or 20 critical hit. This has 18 through 20, but more importantly, this sword allows for you to, even though it's a medium weapon, you can use weapon finesse with it, which means when I get the weapon finesse feat at level 3, I'll be able to attack using my dexterity modifier instead of my strength modifier. So I'm definitely getting a rapier for now. And that's probably it. Buy a few arrows just in case. There's a spot we can grab a bow for free in a tutorial. So I've played this before, like I said, until chapter 3. So so I'm a little familiar with the controls. You won't have to watch me struggle with the controls. And then you get to watch me struggle with the quests when we get there, which is fun. Let's see. It's about time you showed up. Call me sir. I already know about combat. He has you just go do some training. And I'm going to be doing that anyway. And then... alright. this trap triggers. For any of you that have played the computer version, the tutorial is slightly different in this. So now I rest because the trap triggered and the person goes, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I had no idea somebody would walk in this hallway." But there we go. So there's different tutorials for different things. There's like a spellcasting tutorial over here if you use arcane spells. There's a divine spellcasting tutorial over here if you use divine spells and heal people. We're gonna take a couple scrolls because we can, and we're gonna keep moving. We're gonna equip the rapier. And we're going to assign it to here. So for those of you who have played on the computer, there's F1 through F12 that you can select. In the Switch game, you can select based on this wheel. And there's 3 menus for the wheel, which is alright. I prefer the function keys personally. But I really like how immersive this game is because it's like, it's not overhead. It's like you're seeing the creatures in a third-person view, which I just think is a little more immersive. So that's why I'm doing it instead of on the computer on the Switch. So now we talk to our rogue trainer.
Hi there, my name's Kata.
Head of security.
Espionage and intrigue here at the Academy. No need to tell me who you are. My sources are way ahead of you.
You're a bisexual octopus, aren't you? Oh, why, indeed, that's me. Not one of those prissy types who frowns on a little sneaky skullduggery. That's not why you're here, isn't it? That's why you're here, isn't it? To learn the ins and outs of the rogue's life? I mean, sure. Don't worry, you've come to the right place. I don't need it. Alright. So all I need to do is bring her a key. There's one version of the key in a chest on the east wall. The chest is locked, so you have to pick the lock, or you can unlock a door, or you can convince the assistant to hand over his key, or pick his pocket. They're all identical keys. I'm just gonna unlock this. So you can use the left trigger to pull up the menu you set, and you can use the right trigger to pull up different menus that let you do things like talk to people, attack, examine people. Anyway, got the key. I talked to her. She's like, "Oh my goodness, you're amazing. As a reward, let me give you this gift." And she gives me a couple minor spike trap kits. I've never used traps in this game, but I'm sure they'll come up at some point. Oh yeah, I like to have the map up. So now we're going to go around to the west side.
You and me! Let's go!
And if I had done the combat tutorial, this is where I would have been directed to. And I get directed to do melee on this combat dummy and to shoot a bow and arrow at the target. However, I can just take the short bow and the arrow. So now we're going to assign short bow to here. So we have a rapier and a short bow that we can switch between. We're going to unassign that. And we have our potion there. That's about all we have right now. We have some traps and we have some, a couple scrolls, but that's going to be more of, if we get stuck, we can revert to those. Talk to the door guard. He's like, "Oh great, you finished your training. Go ahead to the hallway for the assembly." And here's where the plot starts. So that's the end of the tutorial. And here's where it actually gets interesting. Talk to Arabeth.
Congratulations. Your training here at the academy is now complete. May the blessing of Tyr be upon you.
Thank you.
I have been looking forward to meeting
I have been looking forward to meeting you. The instructors here at the academy speak. Oh, she speaks.
I am Lady Arabeth de Tilmarant.
Nice to meet you, Lady Arabeth.
Perhaps after the graduation ceremonies, we can speak in private.
Speak.
Neverwinter can
Okay.
use someone like you.
There's a slight delay before I hear her speaking, so I'm like, oh, is she speaking? And then she speaks.
We should arranged. Wait, what was that? Did you feel it? Brace yourself. We are under attack.
So these mages just snuck in. And we're going to try and stop them. So we're attacking the mages. So I'm a rogue. I get bonus sneak attack damage, and as I get more levels in rogue, I get more sneak attack damage. And the way sneak attacks work in this game is as long as somebody isn't targeting me, I can get a sneak attack on them. So it's really helpful to have a companion.
I must speak with you. Listen to me. There is not much time. I fear this is no random attack we have suffered. As you may already know, a number of creatures were brought from Waterdeep here to the academy. It was believed the reagents for a spell to create a cure could be extracted from them. We tried to keep this information secret, but this attack reveals our secret is well known, even to our enemies.
Enemies? What enemies do you speak of?
Neverwinter has many enemies. Some declare themselves openly, such as the city of Luskan. Others keep their identities hidden from us, striking from the shadows. I do not know who is behind this attack, but it is obvious they are here to destroy our hope of ending the Wailing Death. You must protect the Waterdavian creatures. They must not be allowed
Wait a minute.
to fall into the enemy's hands.
You're not coming with me?
I would take you to the creatures myself if I could, but I fear my presence would make protecting the creatures more difficult, if not impossible. Our attackers appeared here in this room. It is likely their arrival was magically centered on me. They must have assumed I would be with the Waterdavian creatures. Even now, our enemy may be watching me through magical means, hoping I will lead them right to where the creatures are kept. I cannot take that risk.
Okay.
You must do this alone. Go back through the hallway leading to this room and take the corridor to the east. It leads to the chambers where the Waterdavian beasts are being kept.
I shall do as you command, Lady Arabeth.
This key. It will open the locked east door back in the hallway leading to this room. I will stay here. Hopefully my presence will draw the enemy away from the creatures they seek.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hurry!
Hopefully.
Make your way into the hall and then to the chambers down the east corridor. That is where the Waterdavian beasts are kept.
As you
Fate of
command.
Neverwinter depends on you. This key will open the door. May Tyr be with you.
And you as well. Onward we go. I don't really worship Tyr, but hey, power to those who do. So we can activate stealth mode as well. And if there's nobody looking right at you, then they can't see you, but you move slower. It's useful later on.
I was expecting Arabeth, not some wet behind the ears grill. Let's see how you deal with my minions.
That's it for you.
Minions.
Take that.
Believe it or not, the weak goblins are actually weak goblins. So she said down the hall to the right. I could go back through and explore what we had been through, or I can just go through to the right. Does chat have any preferences? I see we're all in a lurking mood today, so I'm just going to continue with the story. Nope, thanks for you, Shadow, for saying something. It's okay to lurk, too. What's this? You survived? It matters not. You will die here. I don't think I will. Minions attack. So I mentioned this was an older game. And because of that, we are going to be saving semi-regularly, because if it glitches... we'll just call this 1. Save 1. I don't know what it is. If it glitches, we want to be able to load the save. Boots of reflexes, so if there's like a trap or something, then I can dodge it better. So I'm going to go ahead and equip those, because I didn't have any other boots on. And they dropped 2 gold pieces. How kind of them. Something is blocking your path, so I shall move around. Books. We don't have time to read about the history of the creator races. We're trying to save a civilization. But I am a little curious. In a time when the north was always warm and the seas of the world were deeper, the empires of the inhuman peoples dominated the lands of Troil. In the elven tradition, these were the days when the... Oh my god, I do not speak Elvish. Incotelquesir, or the creator races, we're calling those creator races, tamed the wilds, built towering cities of stone and glass on the shores of the warm seas, and spanned the wilderness with winding roads, and fought wars of extermination. Such was their hatred towards each other. These were the days of thunder. First of these ancient creatures was a Sauron race that built an extensive, if short-lived, civilization. Survivors eventually became the Naga, lizard folk, troglodytes, and similar creatures. All happy creatures. Supreme among the creator races were the dragons, powerful enough to raid large cities and other creator races with impunity. Dragons dominated the surface world, claiming vast areas of territory and battling each other for land, mates, and status. The great drakes only suffered setbacks when lesser races mastered magic. And they remain influential today, despite the advances of such rabble. And then later on, there's a race of shape changers, and they plotted for the downfall of the other creator races, but they eventually fell into barbarism under pressure from some other creatures. The survivors of this race are the Locath who take to the sea, and doppelgangers on the land. Okay, cool. And the least of known are the Sylvan people. Interesting. They're in the forest. And the last of the creator races... Wow, okay. Well, I don't know how you're feeling, but I don't really care about the creator races right now. So I'm going to keep going. And that might be the last book we read for a while, because that was tedious. All of the books I'm sure can be found online. We'll read any if they're plot significant. These are all places we're going to go in the future, I bet. But we'll go ahead and talk to Pavel, because talking is important.
You are here. I thought those goblins were going to be the death of me.
They killed his brother, and he wants to join up with me. Everyone needs help someone once in a while. Sure. Most towns have places where you can go to hire henchmen. He wants to avenge Bim's death. Yeah, sure. I'll let you join up with me. I can understand that. It was an unlawful death. So he's going to follow me. And I can give him different commands. And I can give him potions to heal him. Perfect. So now we have a helper. See what's through this door. Desk. Nothing in the desk. Great. Look, another desk. A single gold piece. This is completely worth it. And we have a chest here. 21 gold, a gem. That one's actually worth it. Moving on. And this guy tells you how to level up. He says there's fierce enemies. And he gives me a tutorial. We don't... yeah, I believe it is. At least in this game. Unless I'm mistaken, feel free to correct me. Yeah. Or maybe just stone, but looked like a gem. Called it a gem. Anyway, he gives a tutorial on how to level up. I don't need the tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and level up. Should be pretty quick. I'm going to stick with Rogue. Simple enough. The skills that have skill points, I'm going to continue putting skills into, because I think they're the important ones for this run at least. And that's pretty simple. Gain 6 health. Oh, I rolled well on health. You could get 1 through 6 health, and it's randomly generated. Yeah, some gems are a little more recognizable, but they're pretty generic names like Diamond or Sapphire. So yeah. Anyway, 6 health is the maximum I could have gotten that level, so that's pretty good luck. Hopefully we don't burn our luck in the future. Let's go through here. We're gonna stealth before we go through, so they might not be able to see me, and I'm gonna let them attack Pavel. Oh, they're getting along well. There we go. So I can't sneak attack Undead. And the goblin's attacking me, so I can't sneak attack him. But I can sneak attack this one. Or Pavel can kill it. The weak goblins are pretty weak anyway. Got some more potions. Not going to complain about that. Pretty good to have stuff that can heal you if you're not playing a healer. And onward we go. Some more goblins coming up. See, it went right past me because it didn't see me. That one's a tough goblin, so it has more health, so I want to see if I can get it to attack my friend instead, so that I can get sneak attacks. You really don't want to do that, do you? Oh, I don't want you attacking that guy. There we go. Another fun fact about this game is it takes a while for the remains to show up. Piercing arrows, I might be able to sell them. Onwards we go. Here's another skeleton. Smack. And some more skeletons. Smack. It takes a while for a turn to pass in D&D, even if it's just smacking things. But in real time, a round in Dungeons & Dragons is about 6 seconds of real time. It just takes a lot longer because there's all that stuff that you roll. So this is like a really sped up version of D&D. So you can get further too. Some more weak goblins. Not too worried about them. Let's see what's in here. I like to stealth before I go through doors, just in case, you know? Another weak goblin. We can surprise him. And attack the skeleton. If I tried to stealth now, they'd just see me. If you're already seeing somebody, you automatically succeed. Unless I went around a corner. Healer's kit, I can sell that because I just don't use healing. 5 gold. Potion to cure moderate wounds. That's nice. That's like a bigger version of the one that I already have. So that's nice to have. And 2 more gold. Racking up the gold. Some more stuff. We go into this room. The goblin here is already dead. Let's see if there's anything in this crate. If the game will cooperate. There we go. Another generic gem. Potion of Cat's Grace. That'll increase my dexterity. That could be really good if I get stuck somewhere. I'm going to put it in the last tab so I don't accidentally sell it. And here's a chest. Another healer's kit. And a crate. 4 gold. Let's see what's in this other room before we go on. Weak goblin. Easy enough. Glad Pavel decided to join in. Perfect. Now let's see what's in these chests. Some arrows. I have plenty of arrows, so I'm just going to leave those. They don't sell for much. Another medium-sized potion. I'm not going to complain about that. Bull strength I can sell. It increases your strength, but that doesn't do too much for me. Healer's kit and 4 gold. Get a little gold at a time, and eventually it adds up. Sneak up on this goblin here.
Let's see what you've got.
Oh, there were more I didn't even see. They weren't stealth, I just wasn't paying attention enough. That's fine, they're just weak goblins. Simple enough. Highlight the remains, the lesser restoration scroll. So that'll help if I get like poisoned or something. I can use the lesser restoration scroll. This chest isn't locked. 28 arrows. I'm not really interested in arrows. We're going to do one more save. We're going to call this one 2. We're going to switch between 1 and 2 just in case there's a glitch of some sort. There's a mage. I don't think he sees me, so I'll go up to him. Yep, he doesn't see me. Oh, Pavel died. That's too bad. Welcome to my first death. Let's load the game real quick. Alright, we're gonna rest before we go in. Resting heals you up. So we're definitely not just charging in this time. Going to stealth again. Hopefully Pavel doesn't die right off the bat. I don't think he will. Hopefully he doesn't see me. You and Neverwinter are doomed. We'll see. Oh, he saw me.
That's it for you. Take that.
Pavel, you gonna help? Three cheers for Pavel. The MVP right there. Look at him, he's just looking down at my corpse. Oh, now that he's getting attacked, he's gonna drink a okay. Loading the game. Doing this again. Anybody who's played low-level Dungeons and Dragons understands that sometimes you get a crit or something, or you get hit by something, and it's like, boom, you're dead because you don't have much health. Should I have had more than 10 Constitution? Probably. But that's okay. I'm going to put all the scrolls in a pile real quick. Alright. Let's see if we have anything. A trap won't work too well unless I set the traps out here and then bring them out there. which I can try. But I think I'm going to try Milf's Acid Arrow, which deals 3d6 damage and then deals the damage over time until it expires, which is not bad. So we're going to put that there for now. We're going to see if we can sneak up to him. I've had that happen. Yeah, most people who've played D&D have had that happen. Alright. So now we're going to cast Milf's Magic Arrow on the Mysterious Mage. Reading from the scroll. Oof. Alright. We want to make sure that we don't die. So we'll do a quick heal. Thank you, Pavel. Gloves of Swordplay. Parry 3. Alright, here we go. The cursor sometimes messes up in the Switch version. If you had to choose between the Switch or the computer version, I'd recommend the computer version. I've played both. I find the Switch one slightly more immersive, but if you want to do any spells or have multiple abilities and not just be a melee fighter, the dial system doesn't have enough slots, in my opinion, to really make it work for spellcasters. And every time you go to cast a spell, it pauses the game, whereas you can just hit the hotkey on the computer. So that breaks away from the immersion to me. Kill the Dryad. Dryad just went. There's a T. An Intellect Devourer.
That's it for you. Take that.
See if we can get that Goblin Elite to attack this guy. Good. Now, because Pavel's getting attacked, we should be able to do sneak attacks. If we hit. One more goblin. No more goblins. See if there's any loot. Another moderate healing potion. And top.
The creatures are lost. The academy students slain. No, this cannot be. How could this happen?
Fenthic's really freaked out.
All is lost, Fenthic. The nymph has fled. The Yonti and the other creatures have escaped into the streets of the city. And where was Erebeth during all this?
I have come from Lady Erebeth. She sent me to protect these creatures. You're the student she sent? I'm not a whelp. And here he is, insulting the great Lady Erebeth. Of you speak no more ill of Lady Erebeth. She did what she thought was best. That's absolutely right, she did. Bah! I know of the feelings you and Lady Erebeth have for each other, but it has not changed the facts. She was wrong to bring these creatures here. I will leave you and your lady love to clean up this mess. Oh, goodness gracious.
I need to speak to you.
Okay, Pavel, what's up? I owe you my life. I could have died, just like my brother. You've got what it takes to make a great hero. But this life isn't for me. You just have to stick with it. Now, all I could think about was dying. I wanted to curl up in a corner and close my eyes to everything. Those aren't the thoughts of a hero. Thank you once more for saving me. I know you'll be a great hero someday, but I don't want to risk my neck for fame and fortune.
I'm no hero. I just want a nice, quiet life. I doubt our paths will cross again anytime soon. Goodbye, and good luck.
Nothing wrong with a quiet life. Take care, Pavel. Good luck with the plague going on. And a quiet life. Hello, Fenthic.
You must forgive Dester. The strain of the Wailing Death weighs heavily on the Hellknights.
Sure.
As their leader, Dester has worked long and hard to help ease the suffering of Neverwinter. And this most recent setback has upset him greatly.
Understandable.
I'm Fenthic Moss, priest of Tyr and companion of the Lady Erebeth. You must be the student Erebeth told me about.
Well, just in case nobody knew it, yes, I am bisexual. They arrived shortly after the attack began. They found Erebeth in the chamber, and hard-pressed by a bunch of assailants. They drove off the attackers, and then they were sent here. Erebeth tended to wounded. They had a mage teleport them here. Cool. So what happens now? The watered avian creatures are gone for the cure. We have no clues who planned the attack. No prisoners will know anything about who truly is behind this. So we need to discover their identity, and we need to recapture the watered avian creatures. Sure, I'll help you. She spoke very highly of us. Perfect. Do not know what role you play in this. That is for Lady Erebeth to decide. Let's meet in the Halls of Justice in the coming week. I will meet you in the Halls of Justice within the coming week then. May Tyr's blessing be upon you. Perfect. Leveling on up. We're going to take another level of Rogue. Once again, we're going to go through these skills. Appraise so we get better prices. Disable traps so we can get rid of traps. Hide and move silently so we can sneak around. Lure so we can see what items are. Open locks so we can open locks. Search to see traps. Set trap to set our own traps. Spot to see invisible enemies. Tumble and use magic device. Now we get one more feat. We're going to go with weapon finesse, which allows me to attack using my dex instead of my strength, so I'll hit more often, which is really good if you use a sneak attack. So we're going for that. And also our sneak attack is going to go up. Plus 2d6, that's nice. Fantastic. Let's make sure we don't lose all the progress because of some game-breaking glitch, which, believe it or not, does happen in this game. And now for our cutscene.
In one brutal attack, the promise of those at the Academy had been all but snuffed out. Hope disappeared with the Waterdavian creatures, and the weight of the terrible sickness pressed down on the city once more. Even more chilling, the whispered rumors of enemies seeking to destroy Neverwinter from within had proved true, though the identity of those responsible for the slaughter was as yet unknown. Still, a flicker of hope yet remained, for not all had died in the attack. From the bloody carnage at the Academy, a survivor had stepped forward, a champion to carry the torch in this darkest hour.
That's me. Alright, let's go.
You were quick to answer the summons. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to the halls of justice.
Thank you for your welcome.
This is a mistake, Vendic. We know nothing about this well. How can you so blindly trust them?
Oh, come on, I helped you out. Bisexual showed great promise throughout his training at the Academy, and has done even more in the week since the attack. I don't think I did anything in that week, but okay. Rarely has a recruit shown so much potential after a training period. So short. So we need his help to find the cure. Fair enough, I'm honored to serve Neverwinter. And he's still putting his faith in his Helmite brethren instead of an unproven boy. But Erebeth requires my aid. Forgive Dester. Plague takes a heavy toll on us all. I understand. These are troubled times. Alright. So quarantine is hurting morale. Bonfires burn at night and day as the city watch dispose of the dead. Yet corpses pile ever higher. Yikes. Hopefully they can get a vaccine. I mean, a cure soon. It's all we can do to contain the chaos and maintain order. Various city districts. Rumors run rampant, and the citizens are in a verge of panic. Rumors? What kind of rumors? Because the plague cannot be cured by priests or clerics in the city, some claim it is an unnatural thing sent by an unknown enemy bent on destroying Neverwinter. Well, that's not good. The attack on the Academy in these past weeks will only make things worse. Once people learn how Erebeth lost the cure due to her lack of faith. Dester, I will not have you question the thief of my true love. Anyway, it's not our place to even discuss such things. Alright, I'm going to go to Erebeth at once. She will provide me what I need to know. Through the north doors. Simple enough. Pull up on that. North. That way. Done. I believe that we met before, but I came as quickly as I could.
Following your progress since your early training at the academy, Neverwinter has need of one like you if we are to survive the Wailing Death.
Sure.
The attack on the academy doused the one faint spark of hope the city had. I need you to help recover that which we have lost.
It'll be an honor to serve.
Count on you. There are many rumors about the plague, but if you are to aid me in this, it is important you know the truth about the Wailing Death.
Sure.
Our divine healers can do nothing to help those afflicted by the Wailing Death. And even our most powerful magic cannot raise those who succumb to the illness.
That's scary.
But a short time ago, we had word that Kelvin Blackstaff Arunson, the famous Archmage of Waterdeep, had discovered a potential cure, one that might be concocted from the essence of 4 rare and magical creatures.
What became of these
Under
creatures?
great secrecy, the 4 creatures were gathered in Waterdeep, then sent here to Neverwinter. As strange a menagerie as any has ever set eyes on. A cockatrice, an intellect devourer, a yonti, and a dryad. I ordered them sent to the academy, Neverwinter's renowned training institution for adventurers of every ilk. I once studied there myself, and I thought the instructors and students were loyal to Lord Masher.
So you think someone within the academy betrayed you?
The academy may have been betrayed from within, or perhaps I simply put too much faith in the instructors, students, and staff to keep this news secret, as Desta claims. You were there. You saw the slaughter. The attack caught us unprepared. You are one of only a handful of survivors from the carnage of the academy. Fenthic and Desta arrived with reinforcements, but during the confusion of battle, the Waterdavian creatures disappeared into the streets of Neverwinter, and our hopes of a cure vanished with them.
How may I serve you,
Task in
Lady
this is
Arbeth?
twofold. First, find the Waterdavian creatures and bring them back to me, at any cost. We need to harvest components from these creatures if we are to concoct a cure for the Wailing Death. This is your most important duty. Second, we must discover who is behind the attack on the academy. Any evidence you uncover in this matter should be brought to Fenthic. He is the one assigned the task of unmasking our hidden enemy.
I will do as you command, Lady Arbeth.
I ask for your discretion in this matter. News of the attack and strange creatures roaming the city will only add to the panic and chaos already in the streets. To aid you in your task, I will give you this Stone of Recall. You will find it to be a valuable tool in your quest.
How does it work?
can
You
activate
select it,
the
you
Stone of
teleport back to the
Recall at
Temple
any
of Tyr.
anytime
Simple
you go
enough.
through. There is little else I can tell you about this mission. Whenever you need provisions, come speak to me again, and I can sell them to you through the store here at Tyr's Temple.
Perfect.
Take this gold so you can buy the necessary supplies.
I'll begin my search
You
at
might
once.
want a good farewell.
So we were given this teleportation thing. And if we use it, we teleport to this portal right here. It costs 100 gold, I believe, 50 gold to teleport back to the place where you teleported from. But that tends not to be too big of a deal.
Welcome. Do you
Temple services, we're going to sell some stuff. Favorable reaction, that means we get better prices. We'll sell this potion of bull's strength. Sell the gloves of swordplay. We don't need any gems. Apparently they don't want any gems either. Piercing arrows sold for a decent amount. I'm glad I took them. Alright, that's about it to sell. So we have 498 gold. We don't need too much on equipment. It would be better to have a longbow than a shortbow, but barely. Hey, do you need a henchman? I'll talk to you.
Oh, hello there. You have the smell of a prospective employer about you. Not that it's easy to smell anything with all the burning corpses in this city, mind you. Never seen this many flies outside of a Callum shot alehouse.
That's a horrible thing to say. Alright. This guy does not float my boat as a lawful good character. I'm letting him be. Goodbye, Tommy. Can you help me? You're with the city militia, aren't you? You're a guard. But I look rough. The Peninsula District, there's killing, people running for their lives. It's horrible. So she wants me to go there. There's loose prisoners and they're killing everyone. Alright. How'd they get loose? She doesn't know. Is anyone able to fight back? Some guards, but not really. It's getting overwhelming. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. And who are you?
Messengers of the Earth Mother Shantir, and the Tree Father Sylvanus upon you. I am Nyatar, in the service of nature.
Hello there. Favor a balance of all things. What is your position here? That we don't tip too far from the balance. I'm not a brother in nature. I'm not a druid or a ranger. But I might be able to help. Oh. I seem sincere enough. Might be able to understand why this is so important. Many people are falling to the plague, but animals suffer as well. They suffer in cages in Black Lake District Lodge. There's a zoo in Neverwinter. It's operated by a hunter and his noble entourage. It is not clean, it is not compassionate, and it is not right. The animals within it are mistreated. The zoo seems really small compared to the plague. Your attitude is the majority. Yeah, so he's speaking to officials, but they're more focused on the plague. Whoop. Accidentally pressed A twice. Lawful good character. I have no interest in helping. This seems very chaotic. You should just go through the authorities normally, especially in the face of this plague. So he gave me stuff just in case I changed my mind. Great. Well, that's very persistent of him. Onward we go. Let's go this way. So there's some mercenaries in here that I can hire. Make it quick. Where do I get some action? There's one place just for weapon fighting, no fancy stuff, just straight out brawling. You can tell me. No, don't want to. Fair enough. Goodbye. Just gonna drink on the job, that's fine. Hello there.
Greetings. I see you are not yet infected by the plague that ravages Neverwinter. Among such suffering and misery, we who are not yet afflicted must be grateful for our health.
Who are you? I'm looking for a good mercenary to help me in my mission. I am no stranger to battle or bloodshed, but I am a warrior with honor. Perfect. This seems like the perfect companion for me. I work for Lady Erebeth. I have been instructed to find several missing creatures. Erebeth's reputation is well known throughout the city, so I will work for you if we can agree for a fair price. I am not one to boast of my skills and abilities. Yeah, that's kind of boasting though, huh? 250 golds to be a willing servant. Sure. And he follows my... Just like Pavel did before, he's going to be my follower. Simple enough. Alright. Let's pick a district. Now, if anyone in chat wants a certain district, we have down here the Beggar's Nest. That's mostly undead. We have the Black Lake District. That's where some rich people live. We have the Docks, which is where ruffians live. And we have the Peninsula District, which is where the prisoners have broken loose. Unless somebody wants to see something else, I'm going to go towards the Peninsula District. Onward we go. Alright, don't go far. I need to talk to you. So this is the gate captain. You're going to the peninsula. Keep your head up. There's been a prison break. How did they escape? The head jailer set them free. Makes no sense. Who's a good man and ran a tight ship? Does the militia have a plan of attack? Someone's going to have to go into the prison, though, and get to the bottom of this. Sabelle is one of the people in charge of the operation. So there's a headquarters to the southeast that I can go to. Alright, thanks for the warning. So we're going to make our way to those headquarters. Oh. Okay. Well, that prisoner just teleported in front of me. That was interesting. Alright. Onward we go. 3 gold here.
Yes? Is this...
So I'm telling him not to bash open locked stuff if I fail to open it. Because there's no reason for him to bash it open. I can just open it. Copper necklace, that'll sell. 2 gold, potion of bark skin. That's locked, so I'll unlock it. It's nice being a rogue. 8 gold pieces, perfect. We haven't saved in a little bit, so I'm just going to drop a save real quick. Like I said, there's a lot of glitches, and at low level there's a lot of rolls that can kill me. I'm going to go into stealth mode, so I'm not surprised by anything. We're going to start making our way to the southwest. Looks like there's some escaped prisoners up there. They attack people who come in sight. Oh, he sees me. There's no point in stealthing. There's a few of them. So I tried to run around to see if they'd attack my orc companion, who has more health than me. And who's running ahead. Okay. Because if they attack him, I can sneak attack like that, which is pretty effective. Perfect. See if there's any remains and stuff I can pick up here. Bullets. Not worth much. And gold pieces. And gold pieces. Now we see what's in this room. Got some escaped prisoners. And they're going to attack my orc friend because I'm stealthed. Gonna wait for all of them to attack him. Perfect. Sneak attack. And sneak attack. That one wasn't a sneak attack, but it was good enough. Another scroll of lesser restoration, that's useful. You never know when you're going to get like a poison or a disease in this game, so it's nice to have that. Have to help. Is there danger around? Thanks for the help. I was trying to make my way safely home when those brutes found me. Do you need an escort to the district gates? Alright. I'm going to escort this person to the district gates. Did I lose her? There she is. Alright. Got some experience and got an alignment shifted towards gold. Good. Perfect. Oh, some enemies. Some Master Johns.
I greet you, my child.
You need an escort? Perfect. So this person's going to get an escort too. Went the wrong way, and that's okay. Buddy. The pathing in this game can certainly be interesting. Oh, there he is. Teleported to me. Perfect. Alright. Rescued a couple citizens. This is off to a good start so far. Looks like there's some hostile people here. Got another sneak attack in. Always fun to get those sneak attacks. Nice, he switched to the orc. Alright, so I can't just unlock it. By Lord Nasher and Lady Erebeth, grant me entrance. How dare you? Draw steel. Move along. Okay. There's another prisoner. I'd really like it if they didn't attack me. Yeah, it's so easy to kill people who aren't attacking me. Perfect. Gang leader. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness. Is there anything in the inventory that can really help? Let's see. Magic missile. Sure, I'll use a negative energy ray on... Oh, he's almost dead. Just use it on the prisoner though. Oh, I tried to go in for a sneak attack. There we go. No? Perfect. Perfect. A robe of light. Shines a light. That's great to sell. I'm not wearing a robe of light if I'm trying to stealth every now and then. And a two-bladed sword. That'll sell. Let's see what's down here. another gang leader. Great. Let's see, I'll kill some of these prisoners around first. Oh, they're harder to kill if they're attacking me. Good. Sneak attack on the gang leader, that's good. Then he started attacking me. Running around in circles. Oh, come on. Now we can get a sneak attack. Good. Glad my follower has plenty of potions. Winged helmet, which adds to concentration. I can sell that. And a key to get into the main doors of the prison. Perfect. Onwards we go. Oh, you're pretty wounded, huh? Can't rest while enemies are nearby. We'll do a quick rest in here. We could go back up there, but it looks like we just triggered a fight. Do, do, do. Easy enough. Get some more gold. Another good potion. And now we can open this main door. Oh, Dennis the Thug. Hello, Dennis. Dennis, however you want to call him. And he's dead. So now I get to explore this room. Oh, that red means there's a trap. Let's see what kind of trap it is. A minor spike trap. Okay, so I saw it was a minor spike trap. And it triggered the trap. I don't quite understand what happened there, but that's okay. See if we can get them to attack the orc instead. Perfect. Just shoot in there. Get some more loot. Oh, that's right. Okay. I didn't know the door was open. So ranged weapons work for sneak attacks as well if you're within 30 feet, which is nice in this game. Means I don't have to get into danger as much too. Chest of drawers we can unlock. A trap. Well, it could be useful. Potion of Bless. copper necklace. Might as well pull the lever. Hear metal bars click. Whoa, they were right by the door. Oh look, there's one on the ceiling. You gotta love the glitches in this game. Wonder if I can shoot him. It's gonna have me go in to shoot him? Oh, did the door open on top of him? Is that what happened? That works. Another trap? Alright. Locked so I can unlock it. I gotta love the glitches in this game. Alright, onwards we go. That is definitely trapped. Super red. Let's see if we can do this correctly this time. Examine. Difficulty level. Alright. So instead of trying to... we could try to recover it, but that's a lot harder than disabling it. So we're just going to disable it, because it's a difficult one. We want to stealth. Anybody in here? We can sell a potion of bark skin. Unlock a chest. If you don't play somebody with unlock, then you just bash everything. Or you play a spellcaster who can open stuff. That's an alternative. Storeroom key, I'll take that. And a logbook. People are starting to question the head jailer's sanity. We're out to visit his cousin, Lady Tinglebrook. Prisoners are growing reckless. He's nowhere to be found. There's a serious prison break. And then there's some prisoners taunting and saying, "Long live the head jailer, and may the whaling get the rest of you." Okay. He ran a tight ship and then he freed all the prisoners. Unlock this door. Alright. Nobody in here. That we can see at least. Grab some more loot. $25 gold. Oh, that's like a fortune right now. And then 10 gold, not bad either. And a copper ring. Not bad at all. I don't want to have to redo all that if it glitches for some reason or if I die. So quick save. And we'll explore what's through here. Tanglebrook Tunnels. Looks like there's some traps in the center there. Looks like there's a lot of traps in the center there. Let's examine one of them. See if I can get some more traps. Oh, and my companion walked right into it. Alright, let's examine this one. Challenging. So, doesn't seem like one I can quite grab. So I'll just disarm it. two-bladed sword +1. That'll sell. Lady Tanglebrook. There's a large hole in the side of her skull. The contents have been violently removed. Wasn't caused by the wailing death. Interesting. Some stink beetles who dazed me, so I'm not doing anything. Gotta love, I'm not allowed to attack. Now I'm again not able to attack. Looks like my ally is the same. This is interesting. That action is not allowed in your current state. There we go. Done. Dagger +1. We're going to equip that. And the reason for that is it's more likely to hit than the rapier, which we can save for later. Because it has a +1 bonus. So, you know, I use so many sneak attacks and stuff that it's good to be able to hit more often. There's a trap there that I didn't see. So I'm moving super slow. Huh. Unlock chest. 7 gold. Nothing else really in here. Bookshelf. So here's her journal. She says everyone's dead except for the head jailer, her cousin. They're going to meet downstairs because there's a secret passageway between the prison and Lady Tinglebrook's estate. Oh, but you heard something crashing downstairs. Go investigate. Didn't end well for her. Do a quick rest so that me and my buddy here can heal up. What are people thinking? Do we like Neverwinter Nights as a stream? Do we want to do something else? D&D can be a little slow at times. So that just leads outside. All those traps I'm not going to disarm. Just walk around them. Hopefully you walk around them too. Good. Oh, fire beetles. Interesting. Some prisoners came in the room while we were gone. Cool, cool. Whoa, hi there. See if I can shoot that one. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of them in there. Oh, and the rapier still. Okay, he died. It's easy enough to have him come back. We want the dagger +1 instead of the rapier though, which we had forgot to set on the action bar. And now we have to try and figure out how we're not going to just die. I've never set a trap before. Let's see how fast it takes. It takes a while. Alright, that's not the solution. Oh look, another one. No, it could be the solution. Teleport away. Grab you back. Rest because I took damage. Alright. This part can be a little tricky. Empty quick slot, inventory, set. You really get thrown in there at times in this game. Alright. Who's gonna slit my throat? Level up, that's good. Let's go ahead and level up then. Take another one in rogue. Go ahead and get +1 dexterity. Same skills as before, just improving on them. 3 health, a little below average, but not too bad. Yikes. Oh, that's right, he's going to be able to see me still. Well, we took out the gang leader, and that's good. I don't know how many more of them are left. Walked right by him, and he walked right by me. Stab. Oh, and you see me, don't you? Attack the orc! Attack the orc! Should have attacked the orc. Unlock this chest. Could sell the spear. There's a corpse. Another generic gem. I don't see any more enemies. Oh, there's some in there. We'll take out our short bow. Perfect. There's a doggo. Gotta take out the doggo. Anything good in here? There's a corpse. There are a lot of bodies in this prison. Looks like this leads back to that initial room in the prison. Oh, hello there.
That's it for you. Take that.
And hello there. There's a couple of... Oh, I can't finish yet.
I'll slit your throat.
Cool, cool. Some more prisoners. They're really scattered. Ooh.
That's it for you. Take that.
Easy enough. Former guard. Please don't hurt me. Relax, I set you free, right? I cleared the way for you. Get out of here. Simple enough. Unlock this door. Oh, lost item. Prison storeroom key. Guess I didn't need it. Let's see. Gold. Thieves' tools. Hopefully this locked chest within the locked door is worth it. Not really. Crates. And arrows. Back into this main room. Looks like there's some prisoners we didn't get to yet. That one saw me. Ooh, I definitely want most of them attacking him. I was about to say, you gonna pull a Pavel and just watch? Corpse. Door lever. Let's see where this goes. It's not working. I can just open. Oh, another guard dog. Sneak attacks are nice. Nothing of value in there. That chest is trapped. We'll examine the trap, see if we can take it. Difficult. Not going to risk it. We'll just disable it. Time to rest up. Run into here quickly before the patrols see us. Here we go.
I greet you.
Pull the lever and we'll be safe.
I greet you.
Not with the prisoners, are you? Nope, had to fight my way through. Thank goodness you've come. Get out of here. He's here for vengeance. He's going to secure the area. Fair enough. Fair enough. See what's in the store. Oh, look, prisoners. We're all surprised by prisoners in the prison, right? Looks like one just snuck up on us. Looks like a couple did. Interesting. Attack this one. Cool, cool. Perfect. Why is he walking around? Oh, trapped. Almost opened that. Ooh. Some prisoners. Shoot my bow over his shoulder so I'm safe. Cool. Another locked chest, another reason to say play rogue. Might as well heal myself up a little bit. Got plenty of potions. Some prisoners up there. I want them to attack my friend. Yep. That way I can do sneak attacks. There's a lot more than I expected. And they're still coming. Alright. Easy enough when I don't get hit. Unlock this. Are there prisoners in here? Nope. We'll get back to that. Looks like there's somebody casting in there. Save real quick. Take out my dagger to go stabby stab. Sorcerer. Sorcerers can be pretty dangerous in this game. I know there's a lot of people out there, but I want to see if I can kill the sorcerer first. fireball. Shoot. I guess running away won't really help. Alright. I survived. A hand axe. I killed the sorcerer for a hand axe. Okie dokie. Let's go get my companion and sell some stuff. Hey buddy, glad you're alive.
From this world unsettled.
Of course. I will do my... Welcome.
Temple services. Sell some stuff. Do. Should be pretty set now. Yeah, get her to heal me too. Might as well.
Welcome. Do you have new...
Back into the portal we go. Let's see if there's any good loot here at least. That's oh my goodness. Hello there. Alright, surprise, surprise. Unlock this. Gloves of animal handling. Those will sell nicely. Another locked chest. And let's see what kind of trap there is. Difficult. Alright, well, might as well just disable it. More stuff to sell. Glove only sells for 1, but I took it anyway. That'll be something I drop if there's too much stuff in my inventory. Alright. So there's some prisoners from the south, and there's some doors to the south I haven't explored. I got those chests. So I'll begin to explore those. Some prisoners. Come on, buddy. There we go. Doing sneak attacks at a nice safe distance. Perfect. Anything good in here? Nope. I'll take the experience. Oh. trap triggered. I dodged it though, so that's good. There's people in here too. I want to attack them. There we go. I didn't really need to attack him. My companion took care of everything. Charm animal scroll. Unlock this. Four gold in the remains. Alright. There's still some stuff to the east we can explore, so we'll head that way. Got plenty of those potions, so I figured I'd use one. We're going this way. New floor, new save. I know I could use the lever, but sometimes they're difficult to click on, so I'm just going to use my rogue skill and unlock it. Here come some prisoners. I don't even need to attack them. See if there's any good loot in here. We're on the third level of the prison. Some gold pieces. Every gold counts. Prisoners. See if we can get them to attack my friend. They're coming for me. Onwards we go. Oh, a trap. Let's see what kind of trap this is. Challenging. Well, because it's challenging, we'll disable it instead of just trying to take it. We'll just disable it. Perfect. Hello, prisoner, right there. Gotta love sneak attacks. Oh, hello there. Can I please select you? Not that I need to. Alright. Dagger it is. I don't want to close the door. Alright, well, they're dead. That's good. Another trap. We'll just disable it. When I get better set trap or disable trap, we can start capturing them. But in the meantime, we'll just disable them. See what's through here. Guard dog. Taken care of. Anything in the garbage? Cool touch. That can be a good scroll at times. We'll put it with my other scrolls. We also have a charm person scroll we can add there. This can be useful. it took a while for them to join. Gotta love the fighter ally. Some more stuff to sell. There's a lot of them. Cool. Guard dog. Another level up. Perfect. Going up to level 5. Another d6 for, which is a 6-sided die for anyone who doesn't know that, for sneak attack. So now it's 3 6-sided dice die roll for sneak attack. That's bonus damage if they're not targeting me. Pretty good. Do another save. And we keep going. Oh, there's a trap I didn't see. A gang leader. Alright. More boots of reflexes +1. These ones I can sell. A small shield. Do. Easy enough. Oh, a trap. You get rid of that before you walk into it. Please don't walk into it. You're getting close to walking into it. I appreciate you not walking into it. And onwards we go.
Deal with these nuisances, Kurdan, or you'll march through the next nightmare.
I don't want to be attacked. This guy's pretty tough. Let's see if we have something like a scroll or something we can use. Yeah, why not? Doesn't look like I did it. Maybe I don't have enough use magic device yet. Buddy's about to die. I don't want Buddy to die. See if I can heal up a little bit. I'll heal myself. Cool. He surrenders. Awesome. Hoping it's one of the water avian creatures. All I know is he's just a shell of a man. Alright, you stay here, I'm going after him. So, I'm gonna get out of here. And he runs towards the head jailer. That makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Gloves of animal handling. Cool, cool. Another thing to sell. And here's a copper ring. Another thing to sell. I sense a theme with this loot. Cool. We will rest up and we'll go fight the boss. Okie dokie, here we go. Here's the head jailer. Oh, an intellect devourer. Let's see if I can stay a safe distance. That's not a safe distance. Oh, guard joined me. That intellect devourer really wants to go after me. I just want you to attack the orc. Come on, attack the orc. Alright. Let's see if there's anything I can do. Not really. Well, heal myself up. Got less intellect now. Should be fine. I really wanted to attack this other person. There we go. Get some sneak attacks in them. Stun. Oh, we'll attack when we're not stunned. Do some heals. Alright.
That's it for you. Take that.
The rage of the Red Tiger unleashed!
My buddy's almost dead, but it's almost dead as well. So hopefully... Ah! I was hoping that wouldn't happen. I teleported and got stunned as I teleported. There we go.
I found
Yes. Come with me. This thing will be easy to kill now. Did it glitch? No, it turned invisible. Cool.
The rage of the Red Tiger unleashed!
We have defeated the Intellect Devourer. We got a Devourer's Brain. Let's see if there's anything worth looting in here. Do. 5 gold pieces. Bullet. I didn't mean to take the bullet. Trapped chest. Let's get rid of that trap. A short sword +1. Awesome. That short sword +1 will be nice. Potion to cure light wounds. Let's see what's in this crate. 3 gold. Alright. Let's go. Teleporting back to Lady Arabeth to give her the cure. Let's see what she says.
Welcome. Do you have news
I have
of the
recovered
missing
one of the
Lord
cure
Vader?
regions.
Well done. I knew you wouldn't let me
Explain
down.
about the Intellect Devourer in the prison.
The reason we lost contact with those in the prison? As if the plague was not enough. Where others have found only failure, you have discovered shining success. Neverwinter is in your debt.
You're welcome.
Battling the plague has drained the coffers of Neverwinter. I regret I cannot offer you more than 500 gold pieces for all you have accomplished.
You are most generous, Lady
Is
Arabeth.
there something else you need?
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Alright, so that was a fun stream. I appreciate you all watching. I think I'm going to call it now. If there's more interest in Neverwinter, let me know. If you're like, wow, watching Neverwinter isn't very fun, let me know as well, and I can always play a different game. Appreciate you all being here. If there's any of my friends who are on, I'm going to raid their channel, which means that it would pop up from my channel to theirs. They're people that I support and have connections with one way or another. So I'm sure they'd appreciate your support as well. Anyway, take care. Thanks for watching.